Hi guys, and welcome to my demo on how to use the silver Canon Legria cameras. So you will open your case. Inside the case you should find Canon Legria. This is a HFM306, so that's your silver Canon Legria camera. There is an adapter for charging the camera. There should also be a plug with a cable to connect to that adapter. You should find a high capacity battery. This is non-standard and it's much larger. This will record for over 4 hours. You should also find a smaller battery which is standard. That will record for 2 hours. Okay, so first up you're going to need to put the battery into the camera. So on the back of the camera here you'll see that there is a gap, and at the top of that gap there's a row of connectors. On the battery, on both the high capacity, this is the high capacity, and on the standard, on the top of the battery there is a row of connections. So we need to line those up. So line those connections up and then push up until you hear a, and then you know that the battery is properly inserted. With the camera facing away from you, on the left side there's the viewfinder, so we can push that out. At the top of the camera, at the back here, is the power button, so we can press that and it should make a noise. The automatic lens cap should open at the front here. Always check the lens doesn't have any dirt on it or fingerprints, because that does affect the quality of the video recordings. Your viewfinder should now be operational. I can swivel that towards you, so you should now be able to see some images of what the camera can see in your viewfinder. So I shall swivel that back, and at the back of the camera again, on the top, there is the zoom in and zoom out trigger just there. If we push that zoom trigger all the way to our right, we can zoom in, and if we push it all the way to the left, we can zoom out. Try to avoid a lot of footage with you zooming in and zooming out, and try just to use this zooming function for framing. Keeping the camera facing away from us, just below the zoom in and zoom out trigger on the back, you will see a photo button, a little silver button. If you press and hold and then press it all the way down, it'll take a picture, and I will shortly show you where to access those pictures. On the back of the camera here there is a small trigger just there. This trigger should be in the green access function, which means that it's on automatic. You can, if you wish, push the trigger away from you into the M area, which means that it will be on manual. I would suggest, for the purposes of what you're using these cameras for, to keep that in the green access automatic function. This means the camera will automatically focus, automatically adjust for light, and automatically adjust for exposure. Just below that, on the back of the camera here, just there, is our record button. So we can press that to record, and we can press that to stop recording. With the camera facing away from us, again, we can now bring the viewfinder around towards us. On the viewfinder you will see a battery with bars in it. When that has no bars in it, you will have no battery left. When it is down to 1 bar, the battery will actually turn yellow. When we finish filming and we want to have a look at what we've got on the camera, including photos, if you look on the inside of the camera, at the side here, there is a toggle button. It has a little picture of a camera and a little picture of a player button. If you press that while we're in camera mode, you'll hear a little noise, and then the screen will come up showing you a menu function, and you should get a thumbnail picture of the videos that you've created on the camera. You simply touch the screen to play. If you wish to have a look at the photographs that you've taken as well, you simply press on this toggle button and then select photos, and then it will show the photographs that you have on the camera. And again, touch the screen, touch the thumbnails to view. When you finish doing that, press the toggle button again, click on Original, and that will take you back to the thumbnails of the videos that you've created on the camera. Once again, with the camera facing away from us, open the viewfinder, and then if we look on the side here, there is a flap. If we pull that flap down, you'll see inside there is a blue card. This is a memory card. Everything that you record, everything including your pictures, is stored on this card. If you press in and let go, the card will pop out, and then you can pull this out. This card has been read on any laptop that has a memory card slot in the front. If you don't have a laptop with that memory card slot in it, or you're using it in college, then feel free to ask me to supply a memory card reader so that you can then plug that into a computer and back up everything that you've recorded onto this card. Please make sure that you back up everything that you've recorded on the card before you bring the equipment back to me, as the cards are deleted upon return. Finally, if we need to charge up the battery, simply turn off the camera using the power button at the top here. At the back of the camera, just here, you will see there is a socket. If we grab our adapter with this end of the cable, with that connection, place that connection into the socket on the back, and then using our adapter, plug this into the wall. Make sure that the socket's on the wall. You will know the camera is charging as a little light on the back just there will flash red. When this stops flashing, you know that your camera is fully charged. Thank you for watching, and if you have any problems with your equipment, feel free to contact me, and I will see you again in the next video demo.